How you doing out there, folks? I decided to do this presentation here today because I wrote a lot of songs over 40 years ago, and I have been putting them on social media. You've probably seen them or viewed them or whatever. I decided one of the songs is called "The Same Boat," and I realized that since the situation we're in right now, we're all in the same boat. That's it. There's no getting around it. Even though we're not going on the ship, of course, right now. That's one of the issues about going on the ship and all that, or anything like that. And trying to keep a distance, and washing your hands and all that. But this song here, the lyrics, when I wrote them, of course, I didn't think anything about this pandemic that we're in right now. Of course not. I wrote a lot of songs about different subjects, different expressions, things that I made up and all that I wrote songs about. So the lyrics in this particular song, if you listen to it, that whether on land or sea or any place that you might be, well, you know what happens if you're on the ocean liner now, you might be quarantined. You might have to stay there. And if you're on land, the same thing. If you're tested and you have the coronavirus, you're going to have to be in quarantine or stay in place at your home, until you start to get over it. Until you are tested, that you're okay now. So the lyrics in this song, that I applied it then about the title of the song, because it did mean if you're in the same boat that we're all having problems, and in this case, everybody's problem is the same, no matter who you are. That doesn't really matter. We all have to face the same situation right now. We're considered one big unit. Not our problems individually, but as a whole right now. And we have so the song that I said, I don't know whether this song would encourage anybody, but just listen to it, because the lines I say in it, time seems to go too fast. Before you know it, today is in the past. This situation, we hope that all this is in the past that we're living through right now. So that line, I'm applying it to this song, to the situation we're in. But I definitely didn't write it now. You can't say, oh, well, you wrote it now and you said you wrote it 40 years ago. That's not the case. That's definitely not the case. But I think the condition here, like the song, we're all in the same boat. You see now that the hospital that they have, the 2 hospital ships, well, what is that? They're on the ocean. They're on the water. And even though I say in the song, we're in the same boat, even though we may never get afloat. Well, if you were going to go on one of those ships, those hospital ships, well, we would be in the same boat. So it's got kind of like a lot of meaning here, kind of hidden meaning in this situation. Like I said, if it's cold, you grab your coat, of course. But we have to face problems, then we're all in the same boat. The lyrics do apply to the situation. I'm not saying that this should be the national song, for the coronavirus. All I'm saying is I appreciate people listen to it, enjoy it, try to forget the situation we're in. Everybody works together here. I think we'll all survive, and things should be a lot better. So again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna perform the song, and I'm gonna try to explain it after that. Let's see how it comes out. All right, let's give it a try.
things go wrong, you should cheer yourself up by listening to a song. Time seems to go too fast. Before you know it, today is in the past. There doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day to enjoy both work and play. All of us are in the same boat, even though we may never get afloat. All of us are in the same boat. From north, south, east or west, we have a lot of things on our chest. No matter how great or small, we should give it our all. The future is within your reach if you learn to practice what you preach. If the blind could see, they would probably say the best things in life are free. When it's cold, you grab your coat. When we have to face problems, then you know that we're in the same boat. All of us are in the same boat, even though we may never get afloat. All of us are in the same boat. From north, south, east or west, we have a lot of things on our chest. No matter how great or small, we should give it our all.
Okay, now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to play it again, and I'm going to take each section and I'm going to see if I can explain it. See what that does. All right, let's try that.
Whether on land or sea, or any place you might be.
Okay, now whether on land or sea or any place you might be. So this applies to everybody, remember, during this pandemic. Because most of us are on land right now, and we're supposed to stay put as much as possible. So that part of the song, I'm going to start in the very beginning of the song. I'm going to do this with each little segment. Let me go to the next segment.
Is when things go wrong, you should cheer yourself up by listening to a song. Times.
Okay. Now, things seem to go wrong, right? Everybody knows that. This is applying to everybody. This, what just happened here, but with the situation that we're in. Now, we have a lot of time, and everybody is staying put right now, hunkered down. Well, you have time to listen to a song. Do anything you want right now. You try to utilize the time to relax. You really don't want to be stressed out, because that doesn't help anything right now. You got to be vigilant. Let me go to the next section.
To go too fast, before you know it, today is in the past.
Okay, time seems to go too fast. Before you know it, today is in the past. We hope that all this is going to be in the past eventually, and we will be better for it, from going through this situation. Nothing like this has ever happened before. So you see how the song, as I'm doing it this way, letting you see how the different segments of the song. Remember, I wrote this over 40 years ago. I don't know if I could have written it now, would have been the same if I took the same title. I don't know that. You know how you look back on things. Okay.
Seem to be enough hours in the day to enjoy both work and play.
Okay, doesn't seem to be enough hours in the day to enjoy both work and play. Now, this all has something to do with work. The situation we're in. How people are staying home and all. And play, people shouldn't be going out. Play in this case means enjoy yourself. When you go out, you go to different places. different to do things. So it doesn't seem to be enough time today to enjoy both work and play. There is and there isn't, because you can't, you have to work at home. And as far as going out and all to enjoy yourself, well, you just have to do it at home right now as much as you can. Only go out for the necessities, because everything's closing down anyway. So let's back to this now again.
All of us are in the same boat, even though we may never get afloat. All of us are in the same boat.
Okay, we're all in the same boat, the title. Even though we don't get afloat, well, we're going to get afloat when this is all over with. If you want to go out again, like before, everything goes back to normal. I don't know about taking ocean voyages and all that. I don't know about that. That's getting afloat, or go out on, well, maybe you take a boat ride somewhere or something. But that expression, we're all in the same boat. Okay, let's get to the next part of this.
From north, south, east or west, we have a lot of things on our chest.
Now, from north, south, east, or west. Now, we all have a lot of things on our chest. Now, everybody, everywhere, no matter if you're in Philadelphia or you're in San Francisco, the situation is still the same. It's all over the United States, this virus. It's everywhere. So that means from north, south, east, or west. So it does apply. This song is applying to that. And it just doesn't matter. Well, if I'm in the East Coast, oh, well, I'm safe. Nothing's going to happen here. Everybody's going to go to the East Coast. But that's not the case. You just have to be vigilant. That's the word right now. Okay, back to the song again.
How great or small, we should give it our all.
Okay. No matter how great or how small, we should give it our all. Okay, it doesn't mean you could be the president, or you could be just an average worker. You could be rich or poor. It really doesn't matter in this situation. We're all subject to getting that virus. So I think that applies there too. Again, back to the next section.
Is within your reach if you learn to practice what you preach.
Okay, the future's within your reach if you practice what you preach. In this case, if everybody does it and follows these rules that's set up, well, the future is within our reach. That's the whole purpose of this. It's trying to get through this as quick as we can, and this is the way it works. So we can look back months from now and say, well, let's just think how it was. We go back to normal, and things should be better than it was. That's our future right now. That we created the situation, that we learned from it, and now we should be better off. Okay, next section of the song.
I could see they would probably say the best things in life are free.
Okay. If the blind could see, they would probably say the best things in life are free. So you realize that life is too short, and if somebody can't see, that doesn't cost anything. So if the best things in life are free, that's one of them, your sight, your vision. And we take the little things for granted, with this situation we're in, it makes you realize how lucky we really are. Because if someone was blind, they'd be only too happy they could see. They wouldn't be act the way that some people do act like today. So, I'm trying to make this song mean something, and I think it does. But see, the lyrics of the songs that I wrote, they do have meaning. But when I wrote this song, this was not the meaning in it. It was just saying that because we are in the same boat. In this case, we're really in the same boat, all of us. It's just like if someone has this problem and someone else has another problem, then we feel like we're in the same boat. So let's see if I could go through the rest of it.
When it's cold, you grab your coat. When we have to face problems, you know that we're in the same boat.
Okay, so when it's cold, you grab your coat. But when we have to face problems, then we know we're in the same boat. So everybody grabs a coat when it's cold. It's just an analogy there. I put that in there, you know. But when we have to face problems like now, we're in the same boat. So this song does have some meaning in this situation, you know. Let's see the rest of this.
All of us are in the same boat, even though we may never get afloat. All of us are in the same boat. From north, south, east to west, we have a lot of things on our chest.
Okay, so that's a repeating of the song from north, south, east, or west. We do have a lot of things on our chest. Everybody has this. This is a burden on everybody. We all have to cooperate. We all have to do our part. So we do have a lot of things on our chest. So, and right now, this is a big thing. It's just, you know, with all the things going on, and everything's closing down and all, and washing your hands, and trying to hunker down and all, and staying 6 feet from everybody. Gonna have to do it. The best thing to do is everybody has to try to cooperate with these rules so we can get through this. So I hope that the song I wrote has some meaning, and you know, you can listen to it and see if it make you feel better, you know. I like I said, I wrote it, and now I've been playing it, and I'm trying to say to myself, wow, it does have some meaning. But that expression, that goes back, I don't know, a long time. I didn't come up with it. The same boat. Well, right now we are all in the same boat. It's not like I have a problem and it's different from your problem, but since it's a problem, we're in the same boat. And in this case, this is universal. So we're all in the same boat right now. And I'm pretty sure as Americans that we're very strong, very resilient, and we do survive from these things. We have. And we just have to cooperate with each other, be careful, follow the basic rules. And now, as that curve that they talk about, well, if it's going up, but if it starts to go down, it's a good sign that we may be going to get past this. But again, I think until we reach a point, you know, where we're seeing how many every day there's more and more cases of the virus. But when we see the cases getting less and less and less, that's when I think we're getting a hold on it. But we still have to be careful. We don't want it to start back up again. I think we got a good, I guess, grab on it right now. All the things that's going on. So again, I hope everybody does good and be careful out there. And have a great day.